we are here. Did a crazy push workout, but we are in Tampa, so we gotta just like
hammer
out content. So we are here with the
science-based alcoholic right here.
He said he thinks it'd be better if he rips a shot. I would not recommend drinking before a workout. It's a vasoconstrictor. So.
Yeah, but it also gets the blood flowing. So how can it be both of those at once?
I don't know.
Let's see. We'll do 2.5. So a little over a shot, a little under 2 shots.
A little under 2 shots. So how often do you do this before you train?
Never. But you said, "Oh man, I'm so dead from my workout. I need you to bring the energy." And I said, "Okay, I got energy right here. I got a whole bottle of energy."
So basically, your personality is derived from.
Yeah. Well, it's like pouring lighter fluid on a very bright, vibrant fire.
It's already very bright, but
yeah, exactly.
So it's just an accelerant.
Yeah.
I like PEDs.
Yeah, exactly. Cheers.
Cheers.
Just me.
Just you. All right. That was a big shot. That was definitely like 2. What are you chasing it down with here?
Lightning and nitric. A little bit of pre-workout.
So James is an influencer, but also takes bodybuilding very seriously.
As you can see.
As you can see. He actually is an IFBB Pro Classic. And interesting arc here. You were cutting for a show, and then you showed up, and Derek told you, or you looked at Matt Grego, who's also a very high level IFBB Pro. Probably top, he's going to be hopefully a top 5 guy this year at the O.
I believe he will be. I mean, I saw him in person. So I pretty much, what happened is I trained alongside the 2 worst people to train alongside, Mr. Olympia himself for Open, and Matt Grego, who's also a top Olympian, or top pro. Matt was pretty straight up with me. He was like, "Don't prep." He said, "Oh, you have good shape. How much do you weigh?" And I said, "Dude, I can make weight right now, and prep just started." And he literally just point blank told me, "Don't prep. Bulk for 4 more months, put on some size, and then prep." So that's what we're doing.
So basically,
got my mass gainer right here.
Be a little less of a skinny bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just have to bring up some weak points before I feel comfortable prepping.
And one of those big weak points is back. And so even though I can't train with him, I'm gonna fucking cook his lats specifically because back is a big point of emphasis that he needs to bring up before his pro debut. So we're gonna just not grip and rip because that's not the Janicki way, but we're gonna train fucking super hard today. You ready for it?
Yeah. I didn't know my back was a weak point. Fuck you.
Yeah, you did deep down. What would you say are the things you bring up the most?
Oh, like pretty much just legs. I mean, I know obviously everything else could come up, but the thing that I'm focusing the most on, calves, which honestly I never took seriously training them. Nope, don't point the camera down there. No. Okay, here. You want to point the camera down? At least let me do one of these, okay?
Wow, that's a very crazy way to show off your calves.
I never, everyone complains about my calves never grow, it's all genetic. Those people tend to not even train them, and I was one of those people.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna at least train them every other day for 6 months, 4 sets to failure every other day, and my tips, the shin muscle. And if they still don't grow, then I'll complain. But until then, I'm not going to complain about my small calves. I'm gonna make fun of them.
Right,
so,
cool. And we're training legs Wednesday, so.
Are we doing that?
Yeah, we're doing that.
That's what I need to bring up the most, and my back, and my chest, and my delts, and my arms.
Literally,
Everything else. So.
Same with me.
Cock.
Yeah, I was gonna say it, but I was gonna let you do it. All right, we'll see you guys at the gym.
So as you guys know, I broke my back snapped it up about a couple months ago with the twins deadlifting. Oh my God! It got about 75% better, but then I noticed it plateaued and it hurt the most in the morning after I would wake up. So I wanted to get a new mattress. I didn't really know which one to get, and Titan reached out to me, sent me one of theirs. So it's now been 2 nights on the Titan mattress. It's about to be the 3rd, and I've already noticed that my back is like 95% better. And when I wake up in the morning is when it feels the best, rather than before when it would hurt in the morning and I'd have to like snap myself into position. So the specific one I got is a king size Titan Plus Elite. And I've also noticed that for the last 2 nights, I've slept all the way through the night without waking up for no specific reason, which was happening to me every single night on the bulk before I got this new mattress. Now I've actually slept 8 hours all the way through the night without waking up. So with your Titan mattress, you get 120 night sleep trial, and you also get limited lifetime warranty. And if you live in the US, they ship for free from their factory in Arizona where they're designed and assembled. So Titan has 3 different options. They have the Titan Plus, the Titan Plus Luxe, and the Titan Elite, which is the one I have. I personally love mine so far, so if you are looking for a new mattress, you can go to titanmattress.com, click on the links below, and get 30% off with code JAM. Goodbye, bed. It's been real. Can't believe I'm doing all this with a broken back. Damn! Oh! It's deceivingly heavy because you think it's a bed, so it'll just move. You just move the whole frame, dude. Excuse me.
It's actually so cool.
It's my bed. This is my brand deal. You're not invited.
Ow!
Thank you, Titan Mattress, for sponsoring this video and fixing my broken back and allowing me to sleep through the night. We have got a packed gym today. It's not too good for us, but it's a lot of mass for a science-based lifter.
Yes, yeah.
I guess people can't talk shit about the science-based lifters anymore, huh?
Especially
You're the golden boy.
Especially not the natty vegan ones, right? Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good workout today. So, as much as I love to train with you today, I'm gonna put them through it like coaching style because I got back with Carlos de Oliveira tomorrow, Kaiki Pro. It'll be a fun one, and then we're gonna hit legs together on Wednesday.
So I normally like to start here. This is like a really cool pullover, but I'm not gonna ask any questions today. I'm gonna be a robot that is powered by carb powder and your advice.
A lot of full benches around. Here I go.
Oh, I've seen this. I've seen you do this. I feel so fucking science-based right now.
Basically,
Get
a
closer to him.
med-supported unilateral row. And what this is going to do is allow us to work 2 things. One, unilaterally, meaning we can use one side or the other. And coming from a high position, especially when we're starting out, allows us not putting any pressure on our lower back specifically. So anytime we are hitting back, allows us to fire up our lats. And a lot of times the thing that people lack the most is going to be lats when they're back, when they're developing the back. So a lot of times when people pull, they'll start pulling like this or like this, and you'll develop your upper back a lot faster than your lower back. Or heavy rowing is usually upper back, and that's what people think, oh, I'm going to get the big back by rowing, which isn't necessarily untrue, but to create that really nice aesthetic X frame, we really want to do something like this. So what we're going to do here is we're going to set this foot forward.
Yeah.
It's stretched, but it's not engaged.
Right. Just stretch but under tension.
Drive elbow right into that hip pocket. And then I want to push instead of straight up, I want to push forward.
Dude, I feel good about my training now because this is the exact cue I use when I do this.
So I don't want to see any rotations here. I only want to see a forward movement and stretch. And then taking that elbow in. So you're going left leg forward. Once you start here, and then I want you to feel how much more you feel the lat when you actually elbow in. You know, as we pull, you want to open chest, without
chest towards you.
But you see how you're rotating?
Okay, so no rotation.
It's forward with the chest, and then lifting the whole body here. Okay. So you're gonna come in. Deep. Feel that stretch and then drive elbow, opening chest right through.
I see, okay.
Feel that? So real. See how you're going a little too straight in the arms in the stretch. So push forward now. Now we want to stretch forward. Forward. Feel that shit? Sink it. There it is.
Yeah.
And here.
Okay.
You don't want to think about it like here. You kind of want to be right in line.
Feel in my lat.
There it is. Open chest on pull. There it is. How'd I feel?
Felt very lat activating. I feel like a fucking toad lifting with this man. I feel like a Neanderthal. Arm go this way? No, this way. Oh, okay.
What you want to think about is less rotation here. You want to think pushing forward. See how I'm not rotating, I'm pushing forward. And then I pull chest open. So it's less so here. It's more forward. Push. And then the other thing you do is kind of doing this. You're going to lose power by trying to push down. Everything in line. So big line of force, you want to be all consistent. So you want to have elbow, hand, and then that origin point of cable. So you never want to think hands coming down here. You want to think
I might have misunderstood you there.
right
Yeah.
into that pocket. back.
Yeah, okay.
There you go. So I think here, elbow bend, and what you do is stretch through the lat instead of through like the bicep. How you do that and sink in. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I super feel it in my lat, if that's the goal.
Yep.
I feel it.
Watch it. Now keep stretching forward, pushing forward, while maintaining that slight elbow bend.
Okay. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, there it is. See that?
Yeah.
So see now you're stretching actually in
Yeah.
the lat instead of stretching just to stretch.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, there it is right there. Now you're in it.
Damn, if you slack for like a second on thinking about all the cues, it just collapses.
Yeah, I mean, it's like one of those things that this cue has like single-handedly changed my lat training of where I think less about, okay, I need to pull like to chest, thinking pulling to hip, and then in stretch, instead of, I used to reach like this. I used to,
Yeah.
you're doing like this.
Yeah.
You're stretching the tissue, but you're actually losing tension in the lat where you want.
Here to here, there's like nothing.
But
You're
the way
like,
you rectify that, instead of reaching like this, you push forward while maintaining tension in the lat.
yeah,
So like now it's to the point where like for a working set, even at like here, I want to feel like, you see how that lat is still fucking so on right there? So what I do to stretch is actually push forward. Sink it, push. But you see how the difference of that versus
yeah.
so you ready to rip some like close to first working set?
Yeah, like a feeder set. Yeah, let's do it.
I also highly suggest lifting grips for back. I get a lot of people saying like, oh, well, it's gonna limit your like forearm growth, and at the end of the day, you don't want to use your back training as a day to build your forearms. Like, think about this, the muscles that are associated with your grip competing with.
Yeah. That's what you're trying to train, not
So it's like forearm. So you never want your grip to be a limiter for your back training. It's such a bigger muscle group.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Come on. Push forward. Sink it. Nice. Oh yeah. Good. Slight rotation in the head. There it is. Keeping it closer to the bench. There it is. Pull. There it is. Right in line. There it is. Oh yeah, you're on, bro. Come on. Take elbow right into that hip pocket. Good. I really love that nice little pause for stretch. You can feel that tension, and then you get right through the lat. Come on. No wasted sets. Let's go.
Woo. Really feel a good stretch at the top. Just that little cue of keeping a slight bend in the arm so that the stretch isn't coming from the arm, it's coming from the lat. It's easy to forget in day-to-day training. It felt like my lat was tearing each rep, which is good. The pump cover's already coming off after one set.
That's all you need.
Thank you, Mr. Janicki?
Not Janicki, but
Janicki.
it's I don't get. I'm one of those people that don't get at all offended by the pronunciation of my
Yeah,
name.
people mispronounce my last name all the time. It's really hard.
It's really it's a toughie. You know, my dad always used to get super fucking pissed about it when I'd be playing football and like call it over the loudspeaker when I got a tackle, and like Eric Janicki with the tackle, and he's like, "Why don't you go tell me how to pronounce your name?" I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?" Like, I care very minimally about stuff like that. Yeah, it's crazy. That pump after one set's pretty gnarly, bro.
It's that agave tequila. Up we go, full stack.
All right, 2 working sets. I like to hit 2 working sets for a given muscle group or for a given exercise. I used to be the 5, 6, 7 sets of something if it was, let's say, something like felt good or whatever. It's just law of diminishing returns. There's only so much stimulus you can drive. And the other thing I think that happens mentally when you think you have 5 or 6 sets, you're obviously gonna like chalk it up and probably not like push as hard as if you know you have 2 fucking sets, really hard working sets for an exercise, you're more likely gonna show up and play ball in those sets. So I found get in, get out, 2 hard sets, and then once we're opened up with this first exercise, we spent that time really in that stretch position. Now we can like literally get like, gotta gauge the weight on our second exercise and then go right into it and not have to spend a shit ton of time. So it allows us to really get through a really amazing back session. Probably 50 to 70 minutes max. There's probably gonna be some yapping and teaching, so that's the only reason to go longer than that.
70, yeah.
So
But I will say, if you do 12 working sets in a workout, depends on the workout obviously, sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. But if you're doing them to failure or past failure, that's more than enough volume, at least for me. I trained with someone, he did like 25, 30 sets, and it's like the last half of the workout was just junk.
I just want you to focus on getting huge. I'm just gonna take care of you today.
Where have you been all my life?
Operation, not a skinny bitch. More big stretch, big stretch, big stretch, big stretch, big stretch. Yeah. Come on, you got more. You got fucking more. I'm talking. Good. Fucking pull all that. Slow pull. Let's go.
Fuck. I think the lactic acid ran out of space, so it just started migrating over.
Pushing over.
No, not in a bad way. I got tendonitis in this forearm, but I don't think it's gonna be anything that limits me.
Should be helpful to have the straps then.
Yes. And I like doing kind of a grip like that rather than wrapping around.
The fucking in the thumb?
Yeah, kind of like that.
For sure, anytime you're pulling, I always do a grip. Yeah, I usually use like a Cobra grip or a hand grip.
Yeah. I kind of prefer these.
Over like a Cobra grip?
Yeah.
Come on. Beautiful. That's perfect. Come on.
Oh my god. Yep.
Good. Last one. You have more slow pull. Slow pull.
Oh my god.
Slow. Slow down. All the way in the stretch. Hold that stretch. Hold that stretch. More. Boom. And out.
Oh, I feel like I just got fucking diddled. I got diddled a little bit.
You didn't
I
even
feel
know
like I
that
need to be put on the Diddy list.
I know, dude. I was like playing. I was like, I had the right hand up here. That's all he felt, but I was like down here like that. He didn't even know it.
Yeah, it's a good
It was
stretch.
like a sleight of hand, dude. I'm a magician.
That's why I could squeeze out those extra reps.
Yeah. So what I will ask you guys watching this video is understand progressively overloading is important within the confines of actually driving stimulus to that target muscle group. So I'm not saying don't go heavier or don't maybe sometimes use more explosive form, but if that form is causing you not to feel any type of engagement or see any type of substantive growth or progress in the muscle group you're trying to like grow, it's not like there's no point.
And I would say progressive overload is not just using more weight. It's also doing a weight that you used to have to grip and rip, and now doing it with good tempo.
Correct.
You know? So if I used to do this, but I gripped and ripped it, now I can do it for the same amount of reps with really good tempo. That's progressive overload. I wish I could always have this guy with me, moving my bench around, setting weights for me. That's great.
You're like a passenger princess. Yeah, it's a little. I mean, those could be.
Like high row, the pull over, and then there's a chest supported row, like a standard chest supported row out there that's pin loaded. Someone's on it, but
Let me see what we can. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brace here. I want this foot a little forward. I'm gonna go forearm here, and then I want to reach around, almost turtle shell that back.
Okay.
Get this all stretched and lit up.
Yeah.
And then what I want to do is when I pull, I want to pull chest up and almost over it. You see how that is gonna put me in a really nice line of force. So this one is kind of opposite where I want to drive back and down. Big turtle shell, stretch, drive up, and then squeeze here.
So the point I want to make that you're doing is that when you're rowing, you're allowing your shoulder to come forward. Some people say that it's better for lat to like stay like this. I personally haven't felt that. I always prefer allowing it to come forward and stretch rather than keeping the torso rotated the opposite way from where you're pulling?
So the reason is because now we're working through more like we're gonna be through upper lat, rear delt, rhomboids and traps and teres. That actually is a really nice way to get the stretch through.
Yeah.
Where we're gonna actually lose a little bit of lat in that stretch. And since we're getting now more upper back, it's fine to now kind of wrap over and what I like to call like turtle shell it. So we'll see. We'll play around with it and see how it feels.
All right.
Yep. And then kick that one back.
Yeah.
Then I want you to feel that stretch first. Right.
Okay. I might actually turn a little bit this way so it's more in line with the angle of the grip.
Nice.
Yeah, we should probably do 3
Okay.
or 2.5.
Yeah, that's fine. So
I just don't wanna
the only
waste time.
modification, yeah, that's fine. The only modification I like to see you make is instead of reaching, like stretching too like far here, I want you to think keeping kind of in line and then just turtle shelling. So see the difference between
Oh, so just like
this
rotating,
and
rotating at the
this.
shoulder.
So I want to be here, and you see how I reach like this instead of like this.
Yeah.
So I'm here.
You're just like internally rotating the shoulder, kind of. Yeah. I see what you mean. Okay, sure.
And then I see how when I pull forward slightly with the body, because ergonomically,
Yeah.
we're gonna be it's gonna be nice to get a little forward so you rock into it.
Okay, sure.
Are you sweating that vodka out right now? Was it vodka or tequila?
Oh, it was some weird agave. It's like similar to tequila.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't really feel it.
That's how you know you're an alcoholic. You rip like in 2 shots.
It was
And you-
1.5. It was 1.5.
Yeah, drop out my back. Good. Yeah, arm contraction and pull that shoulder up. Next stretch. Turn this out. Reach.
I need my carb powder.
The way I want to think is like you're pushing. That's why I want you to be more. You're going to push weight through the elbow. Like you shouldn't even be pressing like this. You just want to be like through that elbow.
Okay.
So it's not. That's why I want to do. You're like over here. Be more upright. I actually want you closer in. Actually, the fiber alignment's gonna be better for like that. Good. There you go. That's better. There it is. Nice. Good manipulation there. Good. Now open the chest. There you go. Come on. Let's go. Big stretch. Big stretch. Big stretch. Big pull. Let's go. Last one. Find that stretch. Good. Find that stretch. Drive. Good shit.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
I do taste that agave now.
There it is. Coming back up.
Just come. See, normally when I do, the reason why, like I was trying to line it up with the machine is because normally when I'm doing this for lats, I usually first off, I come a little higher on the pad, and I don't like pulling out here for my lats. And the way this machine is, you can see it, like the angle of it. I usually try to have myself in line with it, but the way we're doing it is a different variation, so I'm just not used to it.
Reach, and then dig it. They're already coming back. Good. And then just pick up that chest a little bit. Up right there.
He has a good plan. He like
More pot chest reaches more. There you go. More. It's your last set of things. Come on. Let's go. More. Come on. Good. One more. Stretch it. Half and squeeze. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Good.
That little personality hit I took in the kitchen, really regretting it right now. Turns out you don't need personality for this.
Well, you need the antithesis of personality for this. Come on, one more full rep. Drive that shit. Down to the stretch. Find the stretch, half. Boom, find the stretch. Find that, more stretch. More, deep. Now take that half. All the way to the fucking floor. Give me one more half. Let's go. Get out of it. Let's go. Funny. I don't know if me training you and you ripping a shot and a half before a workout with me is probably your wisest decision. But hey,
I ate like right before you came over, and then I was eating the Rice Krispie treats, and then I took the shot and the pre-work. It was an amalgamation of shit in my belly that probably shouldn't have been there.
All right, so I like this V grip. It puts us in this like elbow position here. And what I want to think of is driving elbow to hip, and then at eccentric, I want to keep those elbows slightly flared.
Any real tension at the bottom there?
Not too much. Just enough. I mean, if you want, you can literally only take it to about here. Anything beyond that, it's kind of off.
Yeah.
So right to about there.
Yeah.
So what I do is reach back, maintain that elbow bend like we were practicing earlier. So see how slats are still on here, feeling that stretch, and then thinking elbow down, just to about there. Slow release, eccentric control. Open up that rib cage. Feel that just the lats right here are still on. Don't go so far that they turn off, but right here, lock it in. And down to about here.
Got you. Yeah.
Elbow bend. Other way, up bend and go out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I want you to just go.
Oh, so this way rather than here.
So yeah, because like what I want to feel is now it's almost, you can dig it in.
Okay.
So you'll feel that stretch, and I'll think all lats driving down just to about there.
Okay.
Back up. Big stretch, big stretch. Open, open, open. Think all lats. All lat through. That's nice. Good. This grip's really nice for that, huh?
Yeah.
Push. Nice. Yeah, just to there. Anything past that is pretty much performative. Good. Pause. All that push. Good. I don't want you to explode. Think,
Okay.
think control drive right through here. Think all out. There it is. Better. Good. Nice control. I'm with you.
Okay. Let me put some chocolate. My hands keep slipping out.
Stretch and you're gonna nice control. Take it from there. So I was giving you like 10% stretch. Just protect those shoulders a bit. Stay. Here go the stretch. Feel that stretch. Control it about 2/3 of the way down. Just there. Back up. Out. Good. 2 more. Back into it now. Good. Last one and hold it. Hold it. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
I look pretty pumped.
Feel pretty pumped. Back last one in the mirror right now. Ready? Big chest up. Big chest up. Chin up. More chin. Now push elbows forward. Do it right.
Too pumped for this. No posing, more sets.
Oh, we'll get fucking back on the machine.
Dude, my triceps are fired up. Like, not injured, but just like, they're gonna be sore tomorrow.
I was saying it's like you're locking into that engagement so hard and the stretching, and this is new for you, stretching here instead of stretching here. So you're
because you are engaging the triceps, especially that long head.
But I think that's why I want you to kind of flare out a bit and then tuck, because then you're gonna get a little tricep activation. What I want you to think is push more out that way and less down towards your hips.
Out which way?
Push that way. Yeah, there it is. Feel the difference? All lat. There it is. Nice controlled push. All lats. Good. Yeah, now we're working. That last little fucking drive is where I want to feel it. Go, push. More. More back into the stretch. Good. 2 partials. I got you about 50%. 1. Come on. And hold this last partial. Hold that shit. Hold it there. Hold it there. Don't fucking let it go. Hold it. Hold that shit. 3, 2, 1. I go.
That whole time I felt nerves down to this finger, but I didn't want to pussy out. But what is that? It's gotta be some kind of...
It's a 10 IUs of growth you took before this fucking
10 IUs is crazy. People are gonna think you're serious.
fucking scene. What he showed me is like, dude, I'm taking 50 IUs of insulin and
Okay,
10 IUs
bro.
of growth. For
All
right. I was like, dude, you gotta chill out, man. And he took a shot, and I was like, dude, this guy's going off the deep end, man.
Then I started snorting raw Tren right off the counter.
Overhand grip. Walk around. I'm gonna have you hold the bench for me, and I'm gonna do the same for you. There you go. So just go all the way over and just put your foot on that far down. Pull over, do. Drop it over the top. Reaching over, really turtle shell at the back. And we're going to be really into almost all rear delts, traps, rhomboids, and getting that like upper back thickness. So rolling over. And you can keep chin tucked. You reach over the top of the bench. Overhand grip.
Okay.
I want you to basically wrap over it. Yep. I can move up there.
Okay, right on the old gyno surge.
Yeah, how's that feel? Okay?
Feels fine, yeah.
Okay, so wrap over it like turtle shell. And then
Okay.
pull.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Okay, keep your chin tucked and then just pull right there. Good. 2 more. Nice, good. Give it to me. Stay right there though. We're gonna run 2 to 3 mile sets to finish out this workout.
So
So
how
stay in
the
it.
fuck?
Stay in it. So stay there. Don't fucking move.
Oh, okay.
Okay, put yourself back in it. Wait 10
Oh, are we doing
seconds.
rest pause? Okay, sounds good.
So essentially what we're doing is myo sets here. So we're doing like 15 to 30 second rest, just getting our lungs back under us. So, and then you basically keep the same exact weight and then hit a just progressive failure. It's a really great way if you're short on time to just really torque, especially like a smaller muscle group like traps or rhomboids. I wouldn't suggest with like for like quads or for like lats, but for something like this, at the end of the workout, upper back, let's go right back into it.
Okay.
Big stretch. Big stretch. Reach over the top. Turtle shell that shit. Open it up. Open it up. Open it up.
I
Go.
can't any more than that.
That's fine. Right there is perfect. I just want you to really feel it. 1, 2 more. 1 more half. Good. Keep it.
Oh.
Alright, you're in it. Let's go. Mama. Good, come on. Good. Fine stretch. 3 partials here on the workout. Squeeze. Good. 2 more. Squeeze. No. Big hold. That's last one. Big fucking hold. Let's go. Hold that shit. 3, 2, 1, and out.
Oh, fuck.
It's about training hard, but everything we did today, there was nothing you felt like, oh, I'm gonna like hurt myself, right?
Yeah, no. There were some times I contemplated if my lat was about to tear off a bone, but not in a serious way. Just more like, this is a crazy stretch. I have a feeling I'll be extremely sore tomorrow in probably my lat region. And honestly, my upper back. Honestly, everything we train.
You're gonna be pretty sore in your whole upper, like from about like here.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe all the way up to here.
And if you're lucky, later all the way down through here. But
I think it's time for a rest day. 4 hard training days in a row. The first posing. It's my saving grace. Because my legs aren't, like if you measured them, they're not that big, but luckily the shape is pretty decent. Thank you, bro. There it is. I need help on this pose. Yeah.
you know what I used to do? I was not reaching back far enough. Cover up my cap. I'd be here and I'd be covering up my whole like midsection, and I was like this. I was going back.